Guys, oop, see, my bad. I'm knocking y'all all over, but thank you for coming to the show one more time. It's your girl K did come back out to you one more time, and thank you for coming to watch the show. Okay, so this is about my dream that I had the other day. I actually written it down, but I can remember it really good, even though I wrote it down after I dreamt it, because I knew I wanted to tell a story, but I haven't actually got back and read what's going on. I can remember what happened, and if I don't remember, I'll just go back to my notes to see what happened, to remember what happened. Okay, so I had a dream the other day. It felt so real. Alright, we was back in my house in Laurelton, right? Everything was the same in my house. I literally was on this first floor to the second floor, so everything that I saw from those points were the same. Like counters, everything in my house was the same, basically, right? So going on with that, right? So I don't know why, but we had tigers as pets. I don't know why we had tigers as pets, but we had some tigers as pets, right? So we had some tigers. We had about, I want to say 1 or 2 tigers. And then, alright, so in my old house, we used to go through the side door. You know, now we go through the front door, but we go through both. When I was younger, we used to mostly go through one door in my house. That was like the main door in my house. I don't know why, but that's just how it was. Probably because it's like we didn't want so much foot traffic through the living room and in the dining room to get to the like main area people gonna stay, which is by the kitchen. But I don't know. So in my dream, we over there. So we have 2 doors in my house, right? So first I saw the tiger. I'm like, why we have tigers outside? Like we live in a zoo or something. Like I'm confused. Why is tigers out in Laurelton? Probably this trick, like the other day, probably like 3 or 4 weeks ago, I saw on YouTube, I feel like it was in California, but I'm not really sure. This guy, he had this dog, and I think it was a probably was a jaguar, I don't know what kind of, it was like a type of cat, but it was like one of those big, probably could be a mountain lion, I don't really know. It happened so fast, and like, he had his dog. I didn't see the dog at first. He had his dog, and he saw the thing coming towards him and his dog, so he he left his dog outside, right? But then he came back, like he didn't leave it completely. He kind of went towards his door, and then he went to get the dog, and he pulled the dog, and the dog looked like he hit something. It just looked like the dog was out of sorts, and he went in the house, and you see like a mountain lion or a cat or whatever. I'm not sure if it's real, but I heard in certain places like they have those kind of wild animals. I'm not sure how it is. I think it's California or whatever. Like Stacey having snakes and what's not, just wild and just going. I'm like, I don't know, I couldn't live there. I live in New York City. You know, granted, New York City had a bull before, let go, because you know people be killing animals to eat over here. So you know, anyway, it's possible. Wild animals could be everywhere, but I just feel like in cities like right here, like in New York City and Brooklyn, Queens, what's not, it's less to happen than if it was like over there. I'm not sure, but that's what it seems like, right? Let me get to my story. So, you know, I don't know if it happened to everybody's dreams, but like sometimes the door can't close. And first, I saw the tiger. The tiger is not looking at me that much. It's like whatever. It's passing back and forth through my door. And my mother came in the house. We closed the door. I went back to the door, and the door's down. I'm trying to close it. It's falling apart. And I'm like, oh my God. And there's 2 doors. I'm like trying to close the door. I'm like, oh my God. So the tiger trying to come in, and I'm trying to fight with the tiger. I'm fighting with the tiger. That closed the second door. There's 2 doors right there. And then after you get in my house, there's another door to kind of, the 2 main doors are for outside, and there's like another door you can close, which we don't close it anymore because they don't have anybody living in the basement except my brother. But we used to have I'm talking hella fast right now. We used to have people who live downstairs, and we used to always have that door locked at nighttime so that if they wanted to come, if they have them or their guests couldn't come in the house, the most they could do is get to our fridge. We had 2 fridges, one inside and one out. Not even the point. I'm telling you, I had too much information. But anyway, that's how it was, right? So I closed that door. The tiger got through the first door. I'm like, I'm trying to pull the door. Tiger getting through the second. I'm like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. It was just a hot mess express, right? So my mother, my grandmother, my brother, and some other people, I forgot, I think it's church people actually. So we went in the house. The tiger, I don't know how he got through the door, but it's a tiger. So he getting through everything he want to get through, right? So I ran upstairs. I'm telling everybody, go to the room, go to the room. Nobody want to listen to me. I'm like, oh my God, I don't remember myself. So the room would have been better off, I feel like, to get downstairs. Like, I would think jump out the window from the second floor, because we had a balcony kind of thing, to be easier to fall and get out on the regular outside. But nobody wanted to follow me. So, okay. So we went in, instead of going to the room on the left hand side, I went to the bathroom on the right hand side, and we all in the bathroom. There was like a couple of us And then in my house, and the thing about telling people not to go in the bathroom because the bathroom lock in my house doesn't work. And I already knew that. And I feel like my character, my story, should have known that. Because you in my dreams, son. So, and I'm an idiot, go follow them. I should have went to my own area. Like, what? So, I went to the bathroom with them. I'm like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. For some reason, I went to the bathroom up there. There's no door. There's no door where the door should be, right? So we're taking this cloth, mind you, a tiger, not a baby human, a tiger, a girl is coming after us, right? And we got some cloth, and for some reason, the snaps are like, all right, it was a cloth kind of material, but you know, like they have the snap material, you can snap things and it's snip together. So for some reason, the cloth part had like snaps at the side, and the door, where the door hinges would be on, like, it's on both sides though, have snaps. I'm like, this is crazy. So we snapping, and for some reason the tiger's having a hard time getting through this material. Not like a hard, but a little hard. Like, I feel like a tiger in real life would have saw this material and like, grr, like this, they had to do like, grr, look like grr, and it would have just automatically fall. But no, he had a little tussle, probably like 2 second tussle. It got into the bathroom. It didn't attack anybody else except me. I went like this to block my face. Like, that was going to help me. I did like this. I'm like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Somebody said, I think my mother, my grandmother, I don't remember which one. They said something and the tiger came away. But it's still, I don't know how many tigers got in the house. A couple of them was outside the house. We had, I don't know why we were surrounded by tigers, but whatever. And I don't know how my mother got in the house and then get attacked by the tiger. Like, how the hell the tiger didn't smell her? But whatever. So it got to my hand. Like, I went, like, I really just, that's why I did like this for my accent, but I was like this in my dream. I didn't exactly know which hand was in front of which. And I was like this to block my face. The tiger came and he bit down, but he didn't bite that hard. Somebody said something and the tiger stopped. I was still scared. I was like, you know, he didn't devour me right now. He could come after me and I'm nice and juicy tender chicken. So I went to the window that we had in my bathroom, and then I went to the window, and then the part of the house, like after the window, I've seen outside my window before in my bathroom, and I know it would be, honestly, anywhere I've lived, I try to plan escapes to get out my house for safety reasons. I'm just that kind of person. I'm just kind of like, I usually know where, in buildings, I usually know where all the exits are. I know something that, just in case something happens, gunman, fire, flood, something, I'm ready to bounce. I'm ready to get out. I'm ready to skedaddle. I'm not there to, you know. So in my house, I know where it is, but outside the house, I feel like it wouldn't be that much grip. That's why I said I wanted to go to the bedroom where I feel like it would be more grip for us to get outside the house and be more better. We had more, like, even if we had sheets to put together because it's only a second floor. In the bathroom, we didn't have all that. So I'm like, bruh, why do y'all pick the bathroom? Like, this is what I'm thinking the whole time. Like, what the hell is wrong with y'all? So I went outside the door, the window, and I'm kind of gliding, and then I look down, and this guy from the news thing have a microphone mad long, and I'm like, somebody call 911. Like, literally, I'm outside. Like, at this point, I went through the window, and I'm holding on to the thing, which this part of my house doesn't have. This is my mind, my dream making up this part now. I have this thing for me to hold on. I'm like, somebody, the news person had a microphone, and it was mad, like a microphone stand, but it was like, first it was short and then they made it long, and I was like, somebody call 911, and it was a lot of, and then the microphone went my mouth closer, like, call 911 and call animal control. Call animal control, call animal control. And that's when I got up from my dream. I'm like, ugh, my life, my dreams, it's just, the tiger tried to get me in my dream. Lord, I don't know what it means. I don't know if I have a meaning or what it is, but Lord, the devil is a liar. But that's what happened in my dream, and that's what's going on. But yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you for coming out, and we're blessed and highly favored. I hope you like this. It's not a story because it's not, that's like it's real, but it's a story of my dream. So yeah, people like to interpret dreams. I don't try to interpret certain dreams. I just make it just be a dream. I remember a lot of my dreams, like, you know, and I don't have a lot of recurring dreams. When I was younger, I had more recurring dreams. Now I have one-off dreams and it's done, and it doesn't recur again. I had 1 or 2 dreams over my lifetime, like as I got older. Like certain dreams I had when I was younger had recur in a certain age bracket, and I had 1 or 2 dreams even when I had when I was a kid happened in my 20s. But I haven't had no recurring dreams, thank God. I'm about that recurring dream life, especially if it's bad dreams. But I have really exciting dreams, and I be having like dramatics, and I be superheroes. I be doing a lot in my dream. I'm like, can't do it in real life, do it in your dream. Just saying. Anyway, bye guys. Hope you enjoy. Hope you got to this point. If you got to this point, put a smiley face emoji or a tongue emoji like in the comments below. Alright, thank you guys. Thank you for watching. Share this to your friends. Alright, bye. And tell me if you think it's something, and if you think it means something, tell me below. Let's see what y'all come up with. Alright, later.